Did you know that Canadians are facing major health risks from life indoors? It's a bad thing. All the details right now to solve this problem. We have Arethea Harris joining us, National Marketing and Communications Manager with VELUX Canada. Hello, Arethea.
Hi, Dylan. Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to be here today.
Yeah, it's good to have you here. Okay, we will get into the indoor generation in seconds, but what exactly is VELUX Canada?
Well, VELUX, we are a global building supply manufacturer. We specialize in skylights and sun tunnels for your house. We've been around for over 75 years, and we're originally Danish, so we have production companies in over 40 countries, production and sales, in over 40 countries worldwide.
Okay, all right, so pretty well known.
Pretty well known, been around for a while.
Yeah. Now this is, you do have some statistics here that are pretty startling.
Yes.
And when I was reading them over, I was thinking, wow, I knew it was an issue, but maybe not this big. So what exactly is the indoor generation? What is that term?
Well, the indoor generation is actually you and me. They're our kids, and it's focusing on how we've really closed our doors off to the outside world. So some of the findings in the study showed that Canadians, feel that we're spending about 68% of our time indoors. Sounds like a pretty great number, but we're actually spending, and studies show it's up to 90%.
90%?
90%, which equates to about 22 hours
That's a lot.
inside. So, and with that, the indoor air quality is up to 5 times worse than outside. So, and 7 out of 10 Canadians are actually completely unaware of this fact.
Okay.
So we've closed ourselves off. Our bodies cannot function just because it throws off our circadian rhythm. We need daylight. We need better access to daylight and fresh air. It just makes us feel so much better.
I know you're going to give us some solutions coming up in moments, but who, 90% indoors, what exactly is holding us indoors? What's making us stay in there? When there's all this happiness and sunshine outside.
Well, if I take my own self, I wake up in the morning, I'm inside my condo, get ready, go down to my underground parking lot, get into my car, drive to work. I'm outside, 15-minute commute, walk to my building. I'm inside all day, 8 hours, 9 hours at the office. By that time, it's starting to get dark outside, and I go home. Okay. I work out, I read a book, I'm on my Kindle. So there's a lot of things that we're doing that are just inside,
and it seems
not
like
outside.
Even when you're driving to work, that you're still inside. You're still inside your car.
Exactly.
You're breathing in the air conditioning. You're not really outdoors at all. Okay, so it's a bit of an issue. Okay, so what are some of the mental and physical risks to spending so much time inside?
Well, like you said, it's making us sick. So when we look at some of the short term, we're fatigued. You'll get really tired during the middle of the day. I know 2 o'clock, I need my 2 o'clock power nap time. And then you also have there's some longer term effects. So heart disease, asthma is a big one. There's 40% increase of children who have asthma just due to an unhealthy indoor environment. And then also seasonal affective disorder. It affects 15% of us Canadians.
Not good.
It's not good.
You have brought something with you. There's plenty of solutions, but let's get to this big solution here that you brought with you. So what exactly do you have on this table here, our display table?
So this is a solar-powered venting skylight. And what this is if you're ever considering a renovation, because we talk about that we're living so much inside of our homes. So when you're looking at renovating your bathroom, pretty much any place, we want to bring in more daylight. So skylights are great because it's going to bring in 2 times the amount of daylight over a vertical window. It's going to bring in an even light. It's going to nicely, provide a balanced light. You're also going to be able to get ventilation when you consider you're upgrading your unit. So then we get natural fresh air in, which is the passive house is a stack effect.
Okay.
So it's going to get air moving through your house. You're actually not going to need your air conditioner as often. And with the daylight, you actually save money on electricity because you don't need to turn on your lights during the day.
Okay, can you tell us how this works exactly?
Sure. So we just launched a new system, VELUX Active, and I've tested your Wi-Fi network here, and it's really closed off, and I couldn't get my system to work.
That's okay.
So we're going to use our KLR 200 app, but what comes in our starter kit is you have 3 components. So one of them plugs into the wall. Then VELUX Active also has your climate sensor and your departure switch. So the climate sensor is going to read your indoor humidity, your CO2, and your temperature. And when any one of those things is too high, it's going to automatically open. Now, we talked a lot about closing ourselves in, and a big part of that is that we're not ventilating our home. So this is also going to ventilate your home the recommended 3 times a day. It's going to proactively read your weather forecast. So if it knows it's going to be extremely hot because it's like, I mean, it's pretty humid here in Ottawa today.
Yeah.
So it's not going to open it on a day like today, but it will when that humidity is down at that comfortable level.
Okay. I know you brought a couple of pictures too. We're running out of time, but do we have a couple of pictures before and after?
We do. Okay. So this is a before of a stairwell.
Yeah.
And if we look at the after,
whoa!
So much more light.
There you go with one of these amazing skylights.
Brighter space.
That's amazing.
This is a newly renovated bathroom. And when we add this skylight, a lot more daylight. And the great thing with this is that there is no vertical window. So there's no way for natural light to enter the room. And then this is a new kitchen as well.
All right. Well,
so much more daylight.
We got to get more healthy. We got to get these skylights in. Thank you very much, Arethea Harris. We appreciate your time here today. You've made us healthy. I can feel the sunshine on my skin. Got more daytime coming up in moments right here on Rogers TV.